Hey DNet members, this is Kathy Marshall with DNet Support. Today what I want to do is do the peripheral work that we need to do on Sir National Host Keynote Speaker Jennifer Bagley for Annual Affiliate Conference. We've already done, of course, obviously the title, we've done the permalink, we've done a great picture, we've even showed y'all how to do a short code. We've actually added some content and even showed you a little bit on how to add some pictures and maybe a touch of styling. We're going to have some more advanced classes here in the near future, so stay tuned for those. But now we're not quite finished, guys, because there's a lot more we could do to this post. Some of the members will actually add a video to this, and we do have a recorded training on how to add a embed code from YouTube onto your WordPress. So instead of this picture, you may have at the top a video. Obviously, when you grab that embed code, you want to go to the text area to do that. But today, the focus here next is we want to get the categories, we want to get the tags, and we want to get the on-page SEO correct. That's the purpose. So first thing, let's focus on categories. And I want to tell the story that Jennifer always has taught us for years is, you know, the big file cabinet in Bruce Almighty, when Jim Carrey said, hey, I'm going to open this file cabinet, and it just threw him across the room. Well, obviously in a file cabinet, remember, in your own home file cabinet, you have files, right? And you have folders that hold all these different files. So categories, if you're wanting to understand a little bit more in a 3D, you know, what are categories? Well, those are the folders that hold all the multiple files. For example, school notes, school records for your child, medical records, investments, bills, and each one of those folders are going to hold multiple files of something similar. You know, they have some sort of common denominator, and that's how a file cabinet works. Well, Google is the same way, and WordPress matches Google, you know, step by step. And so these categories are the multiple folders that could possibly be related to this one post. We're focused on one thought, one focus, just what Jennifer's taught me for years. So obviously when we were back up here at the beginning, remember we talked about permalink and how you want to really have and hone in on one focused area, and I'm focused on the name of the company and also Jennifer Bagley. Okay, so what we're going to do is in the categories, what are these things that will fit in these folders? Okay, well, first of all and foremost, you always want to click blog, because that's what's going to show up on the front of the site if you want to be one of the featured blog posts, and I would think most of you do. So we're going to go ahead and click blog. The other thing we're going to do is I'm going to probably go and find something that has something to do with business, marketing. Jennifer, her focus is sales supply chain strategy, digital, education, business strategy. This is also an event, and this is actually one of our clients, and they're all about education. So what we're going to do is we're going to get in here and try to find some things that fit with what this particular topic's going to be. So let's go ahead and we'll cruise down here, and that's kind of focus on events. So we'll click that one. We've already clicked blog. And then we'll go ahead and keep going here because we do have some more things that'll probably fit here. I know we have one for Jennifer Bagley. And here's one possibly for marketing that would fit. And news and updates would work, and definitely organizations and associations. That is a great one for this particular one. And then let's get into some of the strategy. Now Jennifer is very well versed in social media, so we're going to probably add that. Jennifer's a speaker, so we'll add that one as well. And then definitely strategy is something that we want to go ahead and add as well. That's going to be enough for today. Now if you find one that you need to add, you can add a new category, and I believe we do have that as a area that you guys can add new categories to your categories. All right, so the next thing are going to be tags. Now I'm not supposed to say this, but for right now Google doesn't put a lot of effort into tags. It sort of skims over it right now. But we never know when this is going to change and that Google's going to start putting a lot of attention on tags. So we're going to teach you right, and I want y'all to put a lot of emphasis on your tags. And it'll help you in a moment, and you'll see in just a second what I'm talking about. So for the tags, what we're going to probably put on here definitely is Jennifer Bagley. I'm going to also include Sir National. I'm also going to say events. I'm going to say keynote speaker. And I'm going to say sales, supply chain expert. And then it's really about them. So let's focus a little bit more on Latino online education. And we could also say Hispanic resources. And there's several things we could add along that would fit really well with this particular post. So you want to separate these by commas, and then once you're done, you will hit add. All right. So let's scroll down just a little bit more here, and now we're going to go into and I'm going to have everyone use the all-in-one SEO pack. This one's really easy, and I think this is really super. So here's how I do it. Okay, we're going to go, and let's just go and grab this title. We're just going to copy that. We're going to bring it down here. Okay. Now we're not done because actually what I'm going to do is we're going to clean this up now. And let's go ahead and go into, and let's get Sir National. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of, okay. So we're going to do a space, and then we're going to do the little vertical pipe. It's right above the return key. The rules for Google on the MetaTitle is you separate your keywords with a space and that little vertical bar, and then a space, and then you start your new keywords. I usually tend to enter in the ones that are most important. I do those first, and the reason why is those are the highest, you know, that's what's being crawled first, and so I tend to put the one keyword that I'm the most interested in getting out there, and then if I have a second one, we'll do it. Now I'm going to go ahead and keep this really simple, and I'm doing this on purpose. You'll notice that most search engines will use a maximum of 60 characters for the title. We have 31. That's fine. And this is what Jennifer has taught me. I'm going to get more searchability with this if I keep my meta title really, really simple. Okay, so that's what we're going to do for this one. Now the description is going to be probably an excerpt of something with Sir National and Jennifer, and I tend to want these to be at the beginning of the sentence. And some of this may be a little older SEO recommendations, but I tend to stick with what I know has worked for quite a while. So I'm going to take this really good sentence. This is a super sentence that we used, and sometimes you can just use your title in here to kind of get started. And again, it's just going to be copying and pasting. And we're going to go at the very top here, and let's just paste that in there. And that's actually not bad. Jennifer Bagley, keynote speaker, co-founder of Sales Supply Chain Consultant DNet, will be speaking to nationwide SER national affiliates. Actually, I'm going to leave it just like it is. I'm real happy with that. Keywords are going to be SER national. And one of the things that Jennifer has taught me is that you can't really have any unusual like apostrophes and things inside these tags. So let's take that little hyphen out, even though I know it's part of that company's title. So we're going to say, and actually I'm going to go ahead and go in here, and then we're going to capitalize this one because that is what they're known for. We're going to also type in Jennifer Bagley. And I'm going to also say keynote speaker, online, high school education. Okay? HS is a pretty good abbreviation that we can use. And then with your keywords, we can probably get away with using apostrophes and things. So let's go ahead and we're going to save this. Trying to teach y'all good habits here. after all this work, if you accidentally get off this page and you don't save your work, it can be kind of disheartening to come back and have to repeat yourself on everything. So I think we're going to be good to go here, guys.